Brothers and sisters, valuable teachers, esteemed members of our education world, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to greet you all cordially and wholeheartedly. Today, we mark the end of 2021-2022 academic year, and I hope that it will be auspicious for our country, our nation, and all of our students. And of course now, when I see the space right in front of me, I remember my years of youth. And in this stadium, it was called Altunizade Stadium, and I played a lot of football here. And this stadium has a lot of memories for me. There were times I was injured. However, having that excitement, while experiencing that excitement, continuing with years of education, left some special memories with me. Dear students from across our country, right now, all kids who feel the joy of their academic year report card, I congratulate them all and send my love. Of course, the children's choir of the biggest orchestra, we listen to them with great joy. It's really to appreciate, to see how you prepared for it in such a short period of time. Turkish classical music pieces you presented to us. And with this, I believe you will be making altogether some similar performances in the future as well, throughout your education year, regardless of snow, rain, or storms. Our teachers delivered their duties with a lot of sacrifice, and I would like to thank to all our teachers on behalf of my nation, and I extend my personal gratitude to them. Even though at the expense of pushing the limits, many parents who never compromised on their children's education, I also would like to congratulate them. If our respectable teachers deem it right and allow us, maybe our students can sit down where they are. It's beautiful to sit on grass. At the end of every academic year, just like here, today, bright, well-knowledgeable generations are brought up, and we feel the excitement of that. Every time we come together with our children, we have more hope for the bright futures of Turkey, because the engineers, doctors, teachers of tomorrow will be of our dear students today who will be receiving their report cards. Philosophers, politicians, artists of tomorrow will be our children who are running and jumping up and down with great joy in school gardens. These children, these young people, will be building the future of our country and our tomorrows. And for that, we for 20 years say education and training. And for that, we think that education comes first. And that's why we mobilize all our means for education. Every penny spent for education, we believe, is the biggest investment made into the future of Turkey. All girls, all boys, we want all our children to study, from the rich to the poor. Every child should have access to high quality education, we want. And for that end, to increase the quality of education, to disseminate it more, to ensure equality of opportunity in education, we are in a multidimensional process of great work, and we have allocated the lion's share for education, from kindergartens to primary schools to secondary schools and high schools and universities. We built many universities. When we took office, we had 208. When we had 78 universities, we now have 207, with dorms, student hostels, sports complexes, libraries, and everything. We renewed the education infrastructure of our country completely, especially for the families with lower income. With the financial assistance we provided, we encouraged them to make sure they send their children to school. In the process of this pandemic, which brought about a heavy blow on the whole world, we, thanks be to God, had the chance to reap the fruits of all the investments we made in education. And when we take a look back, we can see one true reality very clearly. If we had not brought our resource allocated for education from 10.3 billion to 274, and if we had not increased the number of the classrooms to more than some 600,000 from 300,000, if we had not strengthened our staff of teachers with many more appointments, if we had not equipped our schools with the state-of-art technologies, in brief, since 2002, if we had not attached the due importance to education and training, then we would have, like many other countries, faced many problems throughout the pandemic period. Over the past 20 years, we took many such steps and many other similar steps ahead, and prevented all possibilities for interruption in education. Even though we are the country whose number of students increased the most in international quality indicators, we are among the countries that have registered the best performance. We distributed textbooks free of charge and removed a great burden off of the shoulders of our citizens. So far, totally, the number of the textbooks delivered to our children free of charge has come to the figure of 4 billion. And also, we solved the problem of auxiliary sources. And now, auxiliary sources are prepared by our ministry and distributed to our students free of charge. So far, the auxiliary book number distributed so far has exceeded 36 million, and by the end of the year, we aim to bring this figure up to 100 million. With an understanding of mathematics everywhere, We, with TÜBİTAK and universities, have started this mobilization of mathematics. For preschool education mobilization, we, until the end of the year, have a target of 3,000 kindergartens and 400,000 classrooms for kindergartens. Distinguished students, dear students, as of today, you are now starting a 3-month-long summer holiday. Of course, a holiday is a time to take some rest and play games, spend a great time with our friends and families, and you will be enjoying the sun light and maybe go after a kite, a bowl, or maybe a butterfly for hours. You will be cycling, you will be playing in parks, and you will feel the joy of having great chats with your friends. You will be visiting maybe your parents, your grandparents, and you will come together with your families. And some of you maybe will be spending your holidays somewhere else with different activities. While doing all these, you should all know that holidays also are opportunities to learn new things while having some leisure and free time. While feeling the joy of a holiday to the fullest, never refrain from reading books and making research on the computers or on the streets when you're playing with your friends. Do not forget that you should also self-improve and learn new things, especially do not spend your days with computers, tablets, or with the internet in front of a screen. Do not waste your days because it will be bringing an extreme addiction, and that sort of addiction is also dangerous. Be engaged in a field of sports or arts, definitely, and look for the ways to make the best out of the opportunities around you. Our Ministry of Education, for that purpose, has started a great project for you. This year, for our students, we will be opening summer schools. Mathematics, foreign languages, science, and arts will be the areas those summer schools will be open for. And we hope you make the best out of your summer holiday with these summer schools. Likewise, our Ministry of Youth and Sports, our religious affairs, and other institutions have a lot of work for you. Each and every one of you should be benefiting, I believe, from all these means that our state offers to you all. Before I conclude, I also would like to wish all the best and success to all students who will be taking the university entrance exams this Sunday. Starting with the students who are with us, I congratulate all our kids who enjoy this moment of receiving their report cards. And I would like to thank to our teachers once again for bringing up our children, educating them, and making sure that they are good individuals for our society. And using this opportunity, I also remember with gratitude the people like IBK and Necmettin who were martyred by the separatist terror organization despicably. I remember our teachers with gratitude. I greet you all with love and respect. May God bless you all. Thank you all very much. Stay in health.
Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'a hitaplarından dolayı teşekkür ediyoruz. Zat-ı devletlerini bir süre daha sahnede misafir ediyoruz. Takdimlerini yapmak üzere de Milli Eğitim Bakanımız Sayın Mahmut Özer'i davet ediyoruz. Ayrıca yine programımızı katılımlarıyla onurlandıran saygıdeğer Emine Erdoğan hanımefendiyi de yine Sayın Bakanımızın takdimleri için sahneyi teşriflerini arz ederim. Buyurun Sayın Hanımefendi.
Hocam herhalde şöyle bir iki final yaparsınız.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımıza Sayın Bakanımız Osmanlı döneminde birçok devlet adamının giydiği tılsımlı bir gömlek bir çerçeve içinde takdim ediliyor. Bu takdimin anlamı ise birçok kötülüğe karşı korunmak için giyilebilse de çoğu savaşta bir kalkan olarak tasarlanmış bir anlamı da olduğunu belirtelim. Ve şimdi Sayın Bakanımız Sayın Hanımefendi'ye takdimlerini yapacaklar yine. Emine Naz Giray öğrencimiz tarafından Sayın Hanımefendi akrilik boya ile yapılmış resmi takdim ediyorlar Sayın Bakanımız. Öğrencimiz eserinin kompozisyonunda bolluk ve bereketi anlatmaya çalışmışlar. Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımız ve Sayın Hanımefendi malumunuz üzere bugün okullar tatile giriyor ve tüm okullarda karne heyecanı yaşanıyor. Sizler de belirttiniz. İki öğrencimize de karneleri şimdi takdim edilecektir. Arz ederim Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım ve Sayın Hanımefendi. İlk olarak karnesini Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımızdan almak üzere İstanbul Ticaret Odası Marmara Anadolu İmam Hatip Ortaokulu öğrencisi Abdurrahman Doğan'ı efendim Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımızın yanındalar. Efendim Abdurrahman Doğan Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım hafızlık eğitimde de ayrıca çok başarılı olduğunu söyleyelim. Hafızlık sınıfını ilk bitirenlerden ve derslerinde de çok başarılı Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Şimdi de Sayın Hanımefendi karne takdimlerini yapacaklardır. Hezarfen Ahmet Çelebi Ortaokulu'ndan. Hezarfen Ahmet Çelebi Ortaokulu'ndan Nehir Naz İzkurt'u karnesini almak üzere Sayın Hanımefendi'nin yanındalar. Öğrencimiz bu arada Sayın Hanımefendi lisanslı voleybol sporcusu olduğunu da belirtelim. Onun da dersleri yine çok başarılı. Takdir belgesi de zaten